It's about 8 p.m. right here in the Gambia, and we are having serious constraint when it comes to fueling our vehicles. Right now, I'm in Abuko, the GNPC, the government petrol station right here in Abuko. And most of the petrol stations, if not all, apart from the government petrol station, are not selling, okay? Most of the petrol stations are not selling. So I'm gonna go around the petrol station and see the crowd vehicles crowding and lining up to have fuel, okay? As I said, this is Abuko. You can see it right from here. Vehicles are seriously lining up, and you can see a lot of them over there. A lot of them. I'm gonna walk towards the petrol station. This DNPC, like I said, is the government main government petrol station or fuel selling point. And you have, you know, Gulf right here. You have Atlas. You have, I think, is it Petrogas? Yeah, Petrogas. Gulf is now Petrogas. You know, all other petrol stations, almost all, yeah, are not selling because, okay, according to what I heard, because of the fuel price is going up everywhere in the world, so the petrol station or the fuel sellers also in the country here are trying to change or adjust the price or increase the price of the fuel in the country. But according to the sources I heard, government is not allowing them to increase the price, and because of that they all stop selling, yeah, because they are not allowed to increase the prices. And this is now creating too much of trouble and panic. You can see everywhere vehicles are lining up to get fuel, okay? And right behind there you can see a fueling vehicle, so I guess this place was fueled not long ago. So in the evening I also run into that. In the morning it was in the morning I also had, that's the time I had this news, so I had to rush to one of these GNPC petrol station, the one in Canifing that is closer to me. So I had to run over there and line up to be able to have fuel. And I think over about 20 cars was in front of me, 20 to 30 cars were in front of me. So I kind of line up and gradually move towards, you know, the selling point. And just 2 or 3 cars before they get to me, the fuel ran out. So I had to run down to another fuel station. But fortunately for me, there was one private petrol station that was selling, so I had to get about maybe $1,000 worth of fuel there. And because those fuel stations also wanted to sell to many people, they had a limit. You can only buy $1,000. Okay, so you can see the vehicles are lining up seriously. And over there, if I get close, you would see a lot of people are just there, also with their gallons. You can see motorbikes also lining up, vehicles everywhere. So I'll try to see if I can get a few people to talk about, you know, what their experience is, whether they're able to have fuel or not. I know it's really hard. Somebody in fact texted me and said, "We're able to have fuel." I said, "Yes, I got it." He said since 3 o'clock. The guy said since 3 o'clock he's trying to get fuel, but unfortunately for him, he still could not get it. Okay, so yeah, that's a fueling vehicle over there at the corner. Yeah, it seems that they're selling, okay, but anyways, you can see the crowd over there. This is serious trouble going on down here. And this is how all other GNPC petrol stations are, the one in Canifing, the one right here, and I'm sure other places as well. So I don't know how long we're gonna be in this, but yeah, it's causing serious trouble, so I don't know whether they should be allowed, petrol stations should be allowed, or yeah, to sell, to increase the price, or maybe government can force them to start selling by, you know, filling their stations while people are lining up and getting the fuels. Gradually, probably the private petrol stations might also be forced to start selling, because when they see people are still getting fuel when they are, you know, closing up their stations, they might start selling. So what do you think? Can you help me in the comments below? Let's discuss in the comments below. What do you think? Should the government allow them to increase the prices of the fuel? Right now the fuel price should be, let's see how much it is in a liter. Yeah, price should be somewhere around $79 a liter. You can see it right here, 79.89. Okay, that's the current price of, I think that is petrol. Let me see from this other side. Yeah, it is the same. I think that's the price for petrol. I don't know if for diesel will be how much. Yeah, so that's the current price, and if it is increased, probably it's gonna go to maybe around 85 or so. Okay, and that is really expensive. That will be somewhere close to 1.5 liters or $1.5 per liter. Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, in fact it's already 1.5, so maybe that will be 1.8 if it gets to 85. You can see people all the way there with their gallons, jerry cans. We call these things jerry cans locally right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go around and ask people. I might not show their faces, okay, but you'll be hearing their experience for how long they've been here without fuel. Bro, now yeah, so how long yang kita have mun no am fuel? Wow, that is dara ñëw waaye léegi am na moto bu nekk fële ne bu taxa fële boobu ñu ne kii moo am essence moo am essence o gasoil jeena ok in the morning man dama amoon essence fële si beneen petrol station bi bu nekk Bakaw so foofu tamit they were giving gasoil waaye essence bi jeexoon na foofu noonu waaye right now ñu ngi joxe essence waaye gasoil bi jeena la nga foog ne loolu moo cost lii nii
ñu la bañ strat anyway yeneen petrol station yi
ñeen yëpp ngeen strat
doon jaay ngay jaay ba moom tamit
demee ni mu war a demee kay
jaay nañ ci suba since 4 man maa ngi fi gisuma fi ñu jaayee gasoil daal
waaw ok
moto baa ngi ñëw bu ñu waxoon dëgg sax mu tane mais
waaw
mi ngi ñëw
waaw dara ñëwaat ko ba léegi
since 4 ñu ngi line fi ñu
so dafa mel ni fuel bi jeex na daal mënuloo dem fenn tey
since Banjul laa jóge sama lampa ngi taal
wow okay jërëjëf bro jërëjëf dégg nga alright yeah, so you can hear that he was speaking in the local language. Since 4 o'clock he's trying to get a fuel or trying to get fuel. He couldn't get fuel, so yeah, the vehicle that is over there is bringing, I think that one brought he said that one brought like petrol, I think that's gasoline. Yeah, so those are the only ones that they are selling. The gas oil that most of the vehicles here, the transportation vehicle, I mean the passenger vehicles, taxi vehicles, the ones that they use are gas oils, so that's unavailable. In the other petrol station that I was in, or I was fortunate to have fuel, those ones they are selling gas oil and gas oil, I guess. Yeah, so in the morning petrol was finished or gasoline was finished and gas oil was selling, but now it's like gas or petrol. Petrol is being sold while the diesel is finished, because usually in the evening you can see all these vehicles. Normally in the evening they will close and come to petrol station and start buying fuels. You can see a lot of vans over there. So these ones require, and taxis, this one requires gas oil or diesel. So in the evening the demand for that will be too high. So somebody help us in the comments. What do you think is going on? What do you think can solve this problem? Yeah, so that's GNPC. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you, what's going on right here. Bro, now see Nice Gambia YouTube channel. Let me go on. What is going on? Yeah, well, I'm going to support. I'm going to kay ni tuuti rek lampa bi feeñ tuuti nga ne seetu waaye lan nga wa Paul ok lan mooy problème bi
aduna fewndi ɗo haray no sattide aduna on woni yarde no haray no sattande men tumenen jooma machine ji ɗin quoi essentiel ɓe faala ɓeydude haray kamɓe haray ko taxi on woni ɓe tampinde quoi haray ɓe kamɓe ko ɓe wulliti ko taxi on no ɗuuɗi e maɓɓe quoi xaw ma naa yaa ngi understand lu ma nekkal laaga.
Understand why yeah.
nguur bi dafa war a wàññi taxi bi.
Ah.
ñu mun a am dara si essence bi.
Okay.
loolu mooy nekk di ati jafe-jafe bi.
Okay. So tax bi lañ yokka. Tax bi mu ngi high.
moo tax.
Ah, dafa
gars yi
seet.
bañ a jaay essence mu ngi am de waaw essence yi nangut a jaay.
Okay.
am na essence bi moom si nguur bi la ko xam.
waaw bi moom bu nguur bi la waaw. So ñu bëri lu ñu bugg a mooy tax bi wàññi. O ñu wàññi.
ñu wàññi taxi bi gars yi wàññi essence bi.
O ñu yokka ñoom.
bu loolu gars yi dafa yokk.
Waaw understand naa yeah.
affaire bi yëpp noonu la.
Waaw jërëjëf dégg nga waaye yow sa moto bi anamu.
man ride la amee.
depuis kañ nga yaa ngi fii nii pour jënd essence.
yàgg naa fi si boor 6 man fi.
amuloo dara ba léegi.
bii soo amul bi doon doo mun a am fii essence.
Wow, that is difficult. Man sa suba the same problem la amoon, so I had to use a bidon first and I come back. Delluwaat foofu noonu ma mun a am ba $1,000. Dégguloo. Jërëjëf dégg nga. Jërëjëf yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, so yeah, you can hear their frustration, their their worries, Yeah, it's good man. Depuis suba mënuloo job man. Yeah, so naka la da nga bëgg a wax tuuti. Sa jafe-jafe bi lan nga face tey man it's good man waaw so yow loo foog ñu bàyyi leen ñu yokk fuel o moo gën daal danga I see dégguloo waaw it's good yeah so everything is on standstill. Yeah, so probably maybe by tomorrow everything can be settled, but if not, after this thing runs for 1 day, 2 or 3 days, 12 o'clock siguro la monyo. Wow, so it's like the vehicles will be right here waiting all the way to. Wow, it's easy work, yeah. So yala mo sort here, everything will work fine here. I'm gonna job be arguing on taxi am right? Taxi. Oh, your van am. That's the vehicle that he's using. Yeah, and dangora be from bus. Wow, sorry man bro. Okay. Okay, that's over there. Wow. Definitely man. Okay. Oh my. Tegala. So kilian ñu ngi tok ci biir moto non ñi xaar. Wow. Yeah. Sorry man bro, yeah. Yalla everything was sorry man. So what he was saying in Wolof was that you can see that vehicle, there's another vehicle just behind it. That was supposed to go to Basse, but unfortunately they couldn't have petrol or diesel they couldn't have fuel. So another vehicle have to come, passengers will move and they will move the stuff as well. So it has to go all the way to Basse. Basse will be about 400 kilometers from here. It's the other end or the far end of the Gambia. So that's what is going on over there with that vehicle. It's a young apprentice right here who also wanted to talk about his experience. Nada bro. Yamuna mo manika kama for sura kama for angale kama. Yamana kama for so say ite muna sort of be pruka for feel ko mekeri muno yamuna jeje nana ndo mo le nyala je. Ah? Ila do ko bi la kanya ko de do ko kino bi. E do ko kino la. Bari feel man so de do ko kino nyala. Nyala nata ndo mo le nyala je. Ya kila fo wularo barsain firo so tele bam pour so mata ay firo sanebi ya so jane ay da haral sign oh yeah so say everything is cool on your side right yeah bro jerejef baraka baage I feel go man yeah man all right so this is just an update to show you what's going on right here in the Gambia. I hope you have enjoyed this video and it has enlightened you about what's going on right here. See you in the next video.